Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. In this mini class, we're gonna have a nice flowy, stretchy Pilates mini mat class. You need a ball. If you don't have a ball with a little bit of squish in it, you can use a firm pillow or you can bolster up a towel or a blanket or something. It's gonna go either under our upper back or our hips. I also have a TheraBand. If you don't have a band at home, you can use a yoga strap, you can use a scarf, you can use a long towel as well. So grab your props if you have them. If you don't, you can do all of these exercises without them as well. And as always, if anything doesn't feel good on your body or you have any aches, pains, injuries that you're trying to modify, please modify however you need to. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start standing today. Bringing your feet parallel right underneath your hips. And just stack everything up tall, chin lifted away from the chest. Take an inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, press the arms down, release all the air out of the lungs. One more time, inhale, fill it up. And exhale, release. Inhale, no arms. Exhale as you nod chin to chest, rounding forward through the spine. Fingertips are energized to the floor. Soften the knees slightly. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale as you draw the abdominals into the spine and roll it back up. Let's take that one more time. This roll down is like your body scan. Notice how your spine feels. What feels tight in the back of your legs, or in the feet, or in the hips. Exhale as you roll it up, and up. All right, let's come down onto the mat, and grab your ball, or your pillow, or your blanket. And we're gonna place that ball right between your shoulder blades, so it's right underneath your thoracic spine. Not your low back, not your neck. Support the back of the head with the hands and then just gently extend back over the ball. Take a few breaths here. Try to relax into it. If this doesn't feel good on your upper back, then take the ball away. If it does, then just will the spine to release and open up. Let the rib cage open for a moment. And if you can, release the head. You can also prop the head with another pillow or blanket if you need to. And bring the arms down by your sides. Inhale, float the arms all the way back overhead. And exhale, press them down back to your sides. Inhale, reach overhead, opening up the armpits. And exhale, press them down. Two more. Inhale to reach, and exhale, down. Breathe in, arms overhead, and exhale down. Bring the arms reaching straight up towards the ceiling, palms face each other. Open the arms out to a T, and hug them back to center. Open to a T, and center, and open, and center. One more time, open, and center. Turn the palms away, take one arm back and one arm down by your side, and then alternate. Imagine someone is pulling your fingertips away from each other. Reach in opposition as you open up the armpits, the shoulders, the rib cage. One more set. And switch. Bring the bottom arm up to meet the top arm, both arms reaching overhead, and bend the elbows out to the side like in a goalpost shape. Circle them all the way down by your sides, and reach it back overhead again. Elbows bend, fingertips drag out to the sides, and down. Two more circles in that direction. Elbows bend. Open the arms around. And last one. And bend. And down. Bring the hands back behind the head. Support the back of the neck. And then curl forward in your chest lift. Inhale, pause. And exhale, extend back over that ball or pillow. Exhale as you curl up and forward. Inhale, pause. And exhale to reach back. 2 more. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale to lengthen over the ball, like you're draping your spine over the ball. And exhale up. Inhale. And exhale lower. One more time. Curl up and forward. And then bring the hands behind the thighs. Start to stretch the legs out to come up. Take that ball away. Set it aside. We'll use it again later. And come all the way back down for our pelvic curl. Feet flat. Knees bent. Arms along your sides. Inhale, neutral. Exhale as you tuck the tail under. Press through the feet and roll up into your bridge. Inhale at the top. And exhale to roll it back down. Inhale. Exhale as you scoop through the abs. Tuck the tail. Peel the spine off the mat 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale up on the shoulders. And exhale as you roll back down through the upper back, mid back, low back, tail to neutral. Again. Exhale. Really try to scoop through the tighter spots. Spend a little more time there. Move slowly so we're not skipping over those places that maybe are tight or a little bit weaker. Take some time to really try to articulate each vertebra. Again. Exhale. Roll it up. Inhale, pause. And exhale to roll down. Let's take 1 more. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, tuck the tail. Peel the spine off the mat. Firmly press the floor away with the backs of your arms. And now we rise up onto the balls of the feet. Lift the heels and lower. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. Lift, lower. Again, keeping the hips up high. Hamstrings are working. Glutes are supporting you. And down. And lift. And lower. 2 more. And last one. Press the feet firmly into the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale as you roll it down. And return. Grab your ball or pillow. Place it between your knees and bring the legs up to tabletop. Arms open wide to a T. Inner thighs gently squeezing that ball for our spine twist supine. Inhale and twist the knees and hips over to the right. Exhale, draw back to center. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, center. Twisting right and center. Wringing out the low spine. And center. Again to the right. Keep reaching in opposition. Keep the opposite shoulder firmly on the floor. And center. 1 more set. Inhale right. Exhale obliques. Draw back to center. And left. And center. Set the feet down. Keep that gentle squeeze on the ball. You can bring your feet together. Support the back of the head, and we're going to take our chest lift with rotation. Inhale. Exhale, curl up into your chest lift. Up off of those shoulder blades. And we rotate right and center. Left and center. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. And left. and center again. Right, center, left, center. One more set. Right, and center, and left, and center. Keep squeezing that ball. Lift your legs up to tabletop. We're still in our chest lift. We do little toe taps. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, draw those knees in. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, and tap. 4 more. Feeling that pelvic floor and low abdominals really working here. And up. And 2. Exhale, 1. And exhale. Hug the knees into the chest. Take the ball away. Rock your knees side to side. All right. Set the feet flat. Grab your band or your yoga strap or a scarf. It doesn't have to be stretchy. And let's loop the band around your right foot. If your band is not stretchy and it doesn't feel comfortable to point and flex, just press a little bit isometrically into that big toe. You can stretch the opposite leg long or keep it bent, whatever you choose. And just gently draw that leg towards you. Get a sense of how your hamstring is feeling, your calf, your hip. And take some gentle ankle circles in one direction. And then reverse. Flex the foot, reach through the heel, and then bend the knee. Pull that knee in towards the chest and lengthen it away. Bend the knee in and stretch and bend and stretch and bend and stretch. 4 more. 4. If you have a band, you can control the resistance. If you're using a strap or a scarf, you can control a little bit there too. And reach. Take both ends of the band in your left hand. Cross that leg over. Reach and look to the right for a twist. Reach that top hip down and away from you. Lengthening that top side for a little bit deeper of a stretch. And draw the leg through center. Open it out to the side and switch hands. I get to rest my leg on my couch here because I don't have quite enough room. But you can let that leg open as far as it'll comfortably go. And draw back to center. Get ready for some leg circles. My opposite leg is parallel and anchoring down into the mat. My hips are level. I have both ends of the band, one in each hand. You can do this without the band as well. We inhale, cross the midline, circle the leg around, and exhale, circle. Inhale to circle, exhale, circle. Inhale around, exhale around. Inhale around, and exhale. 2 more sets in this direction. And inhale, exhale, circle, pause at the top. Reverse direction, inhale, open it around, and exhale. Inhale, anchoring the opposite side, drawing those abdominals in around the waist like you're wearing a corset. That'll help keep the hips and low back neutral and steady. Take one last set. And pause at the top. Switching feet, put your left foot into your band or strap, and we'll start our stretch on the left side. Gently drawing that leg towards you. Circle the ankle in one direction. Reverse your circles. Flex the foot, reach through the heel, bend the knee into the chest, and push away. Bend the knee, and stretch. Lengthening through the back of the leg, through the hamstring, the back of the knee, the calf, reaching out the heel. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Take both pieces of the band in the right hand, cross it over, reach and look in opposition for a twist. Remembering to send that top hip down and away from you, not cinching it up towards your shoulder. Lengthen that side as much as you can. And bring the leg through center. Open it out to the side for an inner thigh stretch. And come center. Separating the band, one side in each hand. Anchor your elbows into your sides or your hands onto the mat if you don't have a strap for your leg circles. Inhale, cross your midline and circle. Exhale around. Inhale to circle. Exhale to circle. Kind of like the rhythm and the feeling of a pendulum. Inhale around. Exhale around. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last set. Pause at the top. Reverse. Open and circle. And exhale. Drawing the abdominals in around the waist. That TA, or your transverse abdominis, is the abdominal muscle group that's like a corset. It surrounds your waistline. So cinch it in, and it is working. Last set. Pause at the top. Go ahead, take that band off of your foot. Set it aside, walk the knees in, and bring them up to tabletop for double leg stretch. Hands on top of the knees, lift the chest up and forward. Inhale as we extend arms and legs away on the diagonal. Exhale, circle in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Single leg stretch. Extend the left leg. Exhale, change. 2, 3, 4. Keep the trunk stable where it is. 7, 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pause. Hands behind the head. Rotate in opposition towards that knee. And change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more with flexed feet. And flex. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. Hug it in. Stretch the legs out long. Reach the arms overhead. Give them a shake. Open up the rib cage for a moment. And then gather everything back together. Squeeze legs together for a roll up. Inhale. Arms, head, and chest. Lift. Exhale. Roll up and forward. And around into your C curve. Inhale. Exhale to draw the abdominals back to the spine. Roll it down and return. Inhale. Arms to the thighs. Exhale as you curve up and forward. Inhale, reach. And exhale to roll it down. And back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Up and over. Inhale, reach. And exhale down. And rest. Grab your ball or your pillow again. Place it underneath your hips. Right underneath your sacrum, that big flattish bone at the back of your hips. We don't want it under your low back to put extra pressure, really supporting your pelvis. So, here, bring the arms down by your sides and lift the right knee to tabletop. Engage the abdominals to stabilize so nothing will change in your trunk. Just inhale, tap the right toe to the floor. Exhale, hinge the hip and lift it back up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, hinge to tabletop. and 3. Exhale, lift, and 4. Try not to wobble on whatever is boosting you up a little bit. And tap, and lift, and tap, and lift. 2 more. Set that foot down, toe ball heel. Peel the left leg off. Inhale, tap, exhale, lift. Stabilizing through your center. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pause at the top. Leg changes without falling off of the ball or the pillow. And exhale, change. 2, 3, 4. Don't let that lower back arch more. 7, 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the left knee into the chest and stretch your right leg long. If it can stay touching the floor, that's great. It's a nice opening stretch for the front of that hip flexor. Try to keep your balance. And extend the leg. And then we'll change. Hug the right knee into the chest. Left leg long, opening the front of that hip. And extend. And bring both legs straight up to the ceiling. You can do this without the bolster as well. We're going to do a little scissors and bicycle on the ball today. So, like you're reaching your legs into a split. Staying parallel, the right leg comes towards you, the left leg reaches down to the ground, and a little pulse, pulse, like our hamstring pull. Switch through the center. Pulse, pulse, and switch. And exhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Good, and reach, reach, and pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. And pulse, pulse. Come back to center. All right, bicycle, some fun coordination. So I'll test you on it back in the studio when I see you in person again. Reach into your split. Now this bottom leg bends and extends, the top leg reaches down straight. Bottom leg bend, pedal through and extend. Bend the bottom knee, pedal, extend, and bend, pedal, reach. You can also do this with flexed feet or play with your feet flexing and pointing. Whatever coordination makes the most sense to your body and brain right now. Let's do a few more. Reach both legs straight and extend before you bend and pedal through. Straight, then bend and pedal through. Straight, and then bend. And straight, and bend. Reach, and bend. And reach, bend and pedal. Last set. Reach, and through. And reach, and through. Good, let both legs extend. Open up kind of like a Shavasana on top of the ball if that's comfortable. Let those hips open. And then I'm going to roll towards you. Gently roll onto one side. Take the ball away. Set it aside. Come on to your side for some side work. All right, hips stacked. Reaching the legs together. Front hand for balance. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift the legs off the mat. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift and lower. And 3 and down. 4 and down. 5 and 6. Keep the inner thigh squeezing. 7 and 8 and hold. 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep holding. Lift the top leg and touch. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring the heels together. Slightly rotate the legs. So if your feet were flexed, you'd be standing in a little V. Now we scissor the legs front and back. Top leg goes forward, bottom leg reaches back behind you, and switch. And pulse, pulse, switch. Top leg forward, and then bottom leg forward. Reaching the opposite leg back behind you as much as you can without losing your stability in your upper body. 2 more sets. Pulse, pulse, switch, and pulse, pulse, switch. Last set. Pulse, pulse, switch, and pulse, pulse, switch. Bring the legs parallel. They're still hovering off the mat. Release your top arm out to a T or to your hip. Stretch it overhead. Our legs are still hovering and balancing. Reach and set the hand down, set the feet down. Press yourself up and over into a mermaid stretch. Releasing through that bottom side. And up. Turn towards that bottom hip. Into your bottom knee, kind of like a pigeon. You can leave the back leg bent or straight and stretch forward. Releasing that hip that you're sitting on. Keep exhaling and sinking deeper into each breath. Come up to sitting. Swing the legs around. We'll do the other side. Stacking everything, reaching head away from the feet. Here we go. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to lift and lower. 2 and 3. 4, using that top side, contracting, those obliques are working to lift the legs. 2 more. And 1 and hold. 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Top leg lifts and touch. 2 and 3. 4. We're abducting up to the ceiling, adducting back together. 2 more. And bring the feet together, heels together, rotate the legs. Top leg scissors forward as the bottom leg reaches back. And switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Keep both legs hovering off the mat. That's the hard part. The bottom leg doesn't drag. So we're staying in our side lift as we're now kicking the legs forward or backwards. 4 more sets. 4. And switch. And 3. And switch. And 2. Make sure that front hand is just lightly on the floor. 1. And switch. And stay. Turn the legs parallel. Find your balance. Releasing that arm off the mat. Take it overhead if you can. Back open to the side. Set it down. Set the feet down. Press yourself up and over into your mermaid. And then we're reaching over that front knee for a hip stretch. Feel free to extend that back leg into your pigeon if you'd like, or keep it in this bent position. And come on up to sitting. And let's come on to all fours. Hands right under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And we're going to step back into our plank position, our front support, with those hips in line, shoulders to heels. Drawing the right knee into your chest. And step it back towards your tabletop. Left and step and right and step and left and step. 4 more. And 3 and 2 and 1. Hips up into your up stretch. Walk the feet slightly in if you need to. Send those hips up towards the ceiling, opening up the backs of the legs. Take another breath here. And then scoop through your abs. Roll forward and walk those toes back slightly if you need to, back to your plank. Point the right toe. Extend the leg up to the ceiling and tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Changing legs. Point the left, extend, and tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, almost there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, I did 10 on that side. Bonus, set your knees down. Sit back on your heels. I got a little excited about that one, so your left side got 2 more. And let's walk it forward onto your stomachs. We'll finish with some back extension. All right. Bring the legs together. Arms along your sides with your palms flat to your thighs. Nose is lightly resting on the mat. Lift those shoulders away from the mat. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale as we extend. Head and chest away from the mat. And exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Bring your hands underneath your forehead. This is a reminder now to keep the back of your neck long, which I always need too. Inhale, extend. Float the arms off the mat with the head and lower. But the neck doesn't change. Inhale up and down. Inhale, hover. Exhale, down. One more. And up and down. Hands underneath your shoulders. Push through your forearms. Sit back onto your heels in your rest position. And walk it forward once more. All fours, tuck the toes, hips up into your up stretch. And let's take the right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, let that hip and thigh open. Straighten it up and step it down. Other side, extend and bend the knee. Reach it up and down. With straight legs if you can, walk your feet in towards your hands. Scoop through your abs and more to take those little steps with straight legs. Then soften the knees, relax the neck. Shake the head yes and no. Let the upper body hang. And on your next exhale, draw the abdominals in. Roll it up to standing. And we'll take a final roll down. Inhale tall. Exhale, chin to chest. Fingertips energize to the floor. Inhale at the bottom. And exhale, roll through the back. And up. You're done. Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day.